Hi, my name is Lemony Snicket. With me,
I'm Darren Fink, and we're with Transfiguring Adoption doing another book review for foster and adoptive families. This time we're doing a kid book review, and
which is The Dark.
The Dark by Lemony Snicket. And this book, you might recognize the pen name of the author from the movie and also the books, Lemony Snicket and a Series of Unfortunate Events. So let me read the inside so you can get a little idea about this book. Laszlo is afraid of the dark. The dark is not afraid of Laszlo. Laszlo lives in a house. The dark lives in the basement. One night, the dark comes upstairs to Laszlo's room, and Laszlo goes down to the basement. This is the story of how Laszlo stops being afraid of the dark. So,
Because
Dalton,
the dark
wait.
didn't let her learn at the end of the story.
Well, don't spoil the ending for them. But let's talk about what families is this for. We do book reviews for foster and adoptive families, but what families is this book targeted toward?
Maybe.
So it could be anyone. So that can look at this book. It's not targeted toward foster families or adoptive families. It's toward anyone. And what age group do you think would enjoy this book, Dalton?
I don't think high school won't enjoy. I don't think middle school enjoy it. Maybe when people are in 5th grade, maybe just about going into middle school. Maybe.
So probably
Sixth graders.
So probably first up through elementary school are going to enjoy this book.
I said maybe 6th.
And so it's just a really good book, and let me show you some of the images from it. So, like it said, Laszlo is a boy, and the dark is personified in this book, and it comes to visit Laszlo. And it's very interesting because I think of night lights a lot when I think of kiddos coming for the first time into a foster home, because that just gives them a way to feel safe. And in this book, Laszlo's nightlight goes out and the dark comes to visit him in his room. And it just gives a nice narrative and a fun narrative of Laszlo and the dark. And it just helps, like the book description said, it just takes you through, and just since it personifies the dark, it shows that the dark can be helpful, that it can be nice, that it has a purpose. It just helps kids not be so scared of the dark, which is a huge thing for foster and adoptive children, is they're usually scared of the dark or things have happened to them in the dark. So Dalton said with the illustrations, he says that they're colorful. They're kind of, since it is dealing with dark story and dark personified, there is a lot of monochromatic to it, so I don't know if there is a huge variation to the palette and the color scheme, but it is really neat. The images really do help you to get into the story and to look at things. They kept Dalton's attention. Actually, I was reading to him while he was trying to play a board game, and the pictures actually drew him back in so that he wanted to come up and look at it. So I would say the illustrations do a great job. This is definitely a book, again, say around
our blog.
Around a time like Halloween, this would be a great blog or a great book for you to take a look at and read, so that you can talk to your kiddos about the dark, and so maybe they're not so scared too. So take a look at our blog, like Dalton was getting ready to say, and check out the discussion questions that we have to go along with this book, and just a little bit more detail. Find out the grade that we gave the book, and you can see more book reviews on our website. Yeah, so we hope this is helping you to nurture and grow your foster or adoptive family.
Yay!